There will be no dirt on your tires. So I've worked at an outdoor retail store for a little over 2 years now. The employee turnover rate at my job is pretty high, with most only lasting a few months. Thus, I have become one of the more knowledgeable employees, and I work primarily in the bike shop. Now, the bike shop manager also happens to be head bike tech, meaning he is often busy repairing and building bikes. He has taken a liking to me, and as such, I do most of the part ordering, repair check-ins, and restocking and merchandising of the department floor. One of the few employees who has been working longer than me bought himself a brand new fat bike last spring. He lives in a small apartment, and so he stores his bike at the shop, as the bike shop manager and store owner allow. However, it is meant to be stored in the warehouse, not on the shop floor itself. Well, one day we got a large order of bikes that we wanted to put on the floor. I went and asked this employee if he could move his bike to the warehouse or if I could for him. He told me, "Yes, you can bring it to the warehouse, but I don't want dirt on the tires. It needs to stay shiny and clean for the winter. Also, please put it in a corner or something where it won't get dinged or scratched." Well, I am a kind and accommodating coworker. However, I don't fancy having to carry this large bike the 500 feet or so to the warehouse. So I decided that I'd make sure that no one would scratch his bike. In our warehouse, half of it is dedicated to back stock, and the other half has our paddle sports department. In the back stock side, half of that is large shelves like you'd see at Costco or other large grocery stores, and the other is bike racks for our stock that won't fit on the floor. The top of these shelves are usually left empty as we don't have a forklift, and there usually isn't enough merchandise to facilitate needing that extra space. This open space 20 feet off the ground is where my malicious compliance took place. Carefully I climbed the ladder to the top of the shelf carrying his bike on my back. Once up there, I carefully tied it to the post that was left up there and stood it up on some cardboard boxes so as to not dirty the tires. I then climbed down and moved the ladder. I then continued about my work and finished the merchandising. My bike shop manager has a great sense of humor, and so when he went to the warehouse to grab a bike in for repairs, he about lost it when he saw what I had done with the bike. He came back into the store laughing his head off and agreed that it was a justly earned prank. My coworker who owned the bike, on the other hand, did not find it quite as funny. He is shorter than me, and so he could not reach high enough when on top of the ladder to get it down. When I left in the fall for school, it was still up there, and I imagine he will have had to get another coworker to get it down for him. Best move your own bike and not ask others to do it for you. Legend has it, his bike is still up there. Question: if he doesn't like dirt on the tires, how does he manage to ride around? It's like buying diving equipment, but you don't want it to get wet. Damn, I know the weight of a fat bike and up a ladder? You are awesome doing this. And I thought you were going to wrap that bike in packaging wrap, but this is good too. We are talking bicycles, not motorbikes here. Yes? That or you are the Hulk, carrying a motorbike to the top of shelving. Just so you are aware, these types of shelving are called warehouse racking. Heavy duty, industrial enough to store pallets and the like. With that #TIL out of the way, this was excellent malicious compliance. You complied with his request. Alright, tears of joy.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.